Mahatattva, there is a vikar, or there is a we call transformation. This vikar is material created in this way. Scientists so far do not know how the material is created. So this Mahatattva, there is transformation. And this Mahatattva, they are also here. These material elements are created, and this one expansion comes from Karanadoksai Vishnu, is called Garbhodoksai Vishnu. It's stated here. Karanadoksai, Garbhodoksai is an expansion of Karanadoksai, and from Garbhodoksai there is another expansion, it is called Payogdisai. He is sleeping in milk ocean. Payogdisai. As you know, when Lord Krishna came, stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 1st chapter. I should speak up to what time? 6:15. Okay, it is going to proceed. So just I will speak this first, then I will speak some pastimes of the Lord Nityananda. So this Payogdisai, this you know that it is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 1st chapter. Bhumi drupto nrupabhyaya daitanika sataiti akranta bhuri bharana brahmanam saranam jaju. This Bhumi Devi, when he was burdened with so much sinful activities, he went to Brahma in the form of a cow, and Brahma, taking this cow along with other demigods, they went to this Kshirosagar, where that Kshirodoksai Vishnu is there. There they started chanting, praying the Lord in Tatra Gata Jagannatham Devadeva Prasakavim Purusham Purusha Suktena Param Upatasya Samayita. They chanted Purusha Sukta mantra. Then the Lord said, I have come to this material world. Vasudeva Griha Sakshat Bhagavan Purusha Para Janishyate Tat Priyatam Samavantu Surasya. This is described in Srimad 10th and 1st chapter. So this is the Kshirodoksai Vishnu. He is lying there, Kshirodoksai Vishnu. So the one expansion comes from this Garbhodoksai Vishnu, that is called Kshirodoksai Vishnu. And from this also there is another expansion, that is called Sesa. So all these, that is Karanadoksai Vishnu, Sankarsana, Karanadoksai Vishnu, Garbhodoksai Vishnu, Payogdisai Vishnu, and Sesa. All these are Jasyansra Kadasa Nityananda Ramanta Saranam Mamastu. All these are the expansions of Lord Krishna. So Pada. In this way, 5 verses are stated about Lord Nityananda. But I want to describe further. You may find it in Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya, 1st canto, Adilila, 1st chapter, 7 to 11. These 5 verses is there. Anyway, and Lord Nityananda, when he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then the Sankirtan started, Sankirtan Yajna. Sankirtan Yajna, prior to that I said there was also Sankirtan, but it was not for getting a Lord of Godhead, for fulfilling one desires, etc., but not for getting love of Godhead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced this love of Godhead. Anarpita Charik, I won't have to see all these tattvas. Anyway, so, Nityananda Prabhu and Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they started this kirtan in Navadvipa. And there were so many impediments, just like Chandkaji, he broke that Mridanga, all these pastimes are there. And thereafter, for 24 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did this Sankirtan Yajna in Navadvip. And thereafter, he took sannyas. On 24th year Maghamasa. This is Maghamasa, today is the last Maghamasa. And also will begin. So in this Maghamasa, this Purnami Tithi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas from Patwa. So this is known to only few persons. So Nityananda Prabhu and some other assistants, but they are assisting Mahaprabhu to take sannyas. So he took sannyas in Patua from this Bharati. What was his name? Keshav Bharati. Took sannyas. And then he went to Vrindavan. There is a famous song in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th, 11th and 23rd chapter that Avanti Brahmana was singing this song. Mahaprabhu was singing that song. Etang sastaya paratmanishta adhyasitam purvatamai maharshvi ahankarishyami drantaparam tamamukundandi nisivayava. That is a pastime of Avanti Brahmana. You will find it in 11th canto, 23rd chapter. He was a very rich person, but by the arrangement of the Lord, he became poor. So he took sannyas and singing this song. Mahaprabhu was singing this song. So Nityananda Prabhu, its meaning is that in the previous also, so many persons have taken shelter of the Lord. I will also take shelter of the Lord and I will surmount this material world, darkness of material world. In this way, Mahaprabhu was singing and going to Vrindavan. Nityananda Prabhu and other associates were there. So Nityananda Prabhu went a little ahead and said some in a place where some cowherd boys were there, they are tending cows. And Nityananda Prabhu said, you see, this sannyas is coming, you will ask the way to Vrindavan, you will tell him to where to this Navadvipa. So Mahaprabhu was ecstatic in his moment, in his mood, and asked, by seeing the cows and the cowherd boys, he remembered this Vrindavan. So he asked the boys, you know the way to Vrindavan? So yes, this misdirected. So he came to Navadvip. Navadvip he came, and by the arrangement of Nityananda Prabhu, Advaitacharya waited for him with some garments, etc. And Mahaprabhu stayed in the house of Santipur, Advaitacharya, and his mother Sati and other devotees also came and stayed there. In this way, Mahaprabhu stayed for some time there in the Advaitacharya's house, and he went to mother said, Sati said that you, instead of going to Vrindavan, you have to go to Jagannath Puri. So he came to Jagannath Puri, and there 4 persons assisted Nityananda Prabhu, then Mukunda Datta, Jagadananda, and some other 4 persons are there, Damodar Pandit. They were there assisting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came all the way from Santipur to Odisha, to Puri. Okay? Long pastimes there, but I cannot describe all these things. In this way, when they come to this, you may know, there is a place called Chandanpur, that is called Dandabhanga. Mahaprabhu gave this danda to Nityananda Prabhu and went to visit different places there. There are various Shiva temples there, and he went to see the Shiva temple, Shivaji. And Nityananda Prabhu broke that danda. That is a famous incident. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it stated, Dandabhanga Lirai Param Gambhira, Sei Buje Duhar Pade, Bhakti Jar Dhira. Only that person can understand this tattva of Dandabhanga. Why Nityananda Prabhu broke that danda? Because that is very gambhira, very confidential. Those persons can understand whose devotion is deep devotion, they can understand. Anyway, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back from the Shiva temple and asked Nityananda Prabhu, where is my danda? It is broken. Where is that broken piece? That is also I threw it in that river. That river is called Bhargavi. While going to Puri, you will see that Nadi, that river is there, that is Bhargavi Nadi. There is also a temple in memory of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Dandabhanga Lila. Anyway, and then when he came to a place called, that is called Otharnora, that place is very famous, Otharnora. That 18, that Nora is there, or what do you call, impipes like that. That place is there. There you can see Lord Jagannath temple, that Nila Chakra, You can see there in that place. So Mahaprabhu when saw that Nila Chakra, then asked Nityananda Prabhu, give my danda. Nityananda Prabhu said it was broken. So Mahaprabhu became angry and he said, either you go ahead or I will go. I won't go with you. So Mahaprabhu came ahead and he went inside the temple. Inside the temple it said that while he entered the temple, Jagannath temple, Lord Jagannath showed him his Shyam Sundar form. Lord Jagannath became Shyam Sundar. Lord Jagannath. Mahaprabhu is Radharani and Jagannath is Krishna. Krishna in separation of Lord Radharani is Jagannath. This is Mahabhava Prakash. Who is Lord Jagannath? Is Krishna. Padatit Karandi Tata Vipina Sangita Karavya. This song is there. He is Lord Krishna, who has his pastimes in Vrindavan. Now he is near this sea, Puri, Nilachal Dham, that is that. In some that is Skanda Purana, there is a khanda called Niladi Khanda. There you will find about this Lord Jagannath's pastimes. This is the radius of 10 Jojan. Anyway, when he went there, he became unconscious. Seeing the Lord, he said, oh my Krishna. In this way, when you want to embrace Lord Jagannath, he fainted there. So, by the arrangement of the Lord, Sarvam Bhattacharya, the then king was Pratarabhudadev. So, the priest of this Pratarabhudadev is Sarvam Bhattacharya. He is famous. He is the incarnation of Brihaspati. He was there. So, Mahaprabhu remained unconscious. Sarvam Bhattacharya took Mahaprabhu to his house and there he did some curing, tried to cure him. Anyway, then Mahaprabhu stayed there and he sent Nityananda Prabhu to Gaudadesh, to Bangladesh. So Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu came here. Near the Lord Jagannath, Ratha, etc. there. Thereafter, Nityananda Prabhu came to Bengal. Mahaprabhu said, Suna Suna Nityananda Sunya Hardas, Amara Gya Paroi Vikya, Jare Deko Tariko, Jare Deko Tariko Krishna Upadesh, Magai Vikya, Bolo Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Para Krishna Sikya. That is why Mahaprabhu was there in Navadip. He ordered Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas to preach Krishna consciousness. So after Mahaprabhu went to Odisha, stayed in Jagannath Puri, there he stayed for 24 years. So Nityananda Prabhu came to Bengal, there he preached. So his first preaching was while Mahaprabhu was there in Navadip, he delivered the Jagai Madhai. Jagai Madhai. They were so sinful, but Nityananda Prabhu delivered them. Jagai Madhai, it is said, they are the same persons. Hiranyakasipu in Satya Yuga, and Treta Yuga they are Ravana Kumbhakarna, and Dwapar Yuga they are Shishupala and Dantavakra. In Kali Yuga they came, you will find it in Chaitanya Charitamrita, purport of Prabhupada Maharaj. They are the same persons. They came on their own. Jagai Madhai, so sinful. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu delivered them. There is such a long history about this. It is said Jagai Madhai, they were so sinful that Chitragupta made a long list of their sinful activities. But Nityananda Prabhu not only delivered them, but also gave Krishna Prema. This way there are so many pastimes, and Nityananda Prabhu also, Raghunath Das Goswami, he embraced Raghunath Das Goswami by doing this Chudadadi festival, and thereafter Raghunath Das Goswami came and took shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we can take shelter of the Lord only by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. The spiritual master is a Prakash of Nityananda Prabhu, spiritual master. So it is Nityananda Prabhu's Krupa that Prabhupada Maharaj delivered the Western world. Western world. He came to America and there he started this Krishna consciousness movement, this International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And you find there is no time, so I am not up to speak. So you see, he started this in America, and it went throughout the world. Mahaprabhu only delivered the persons in India, but he stated that Prithivite Asasata Nagradi Gram Sarvata Prachar Hai More Naam. How many villages and towns are there in the whole world? Everywhere his name will be spread. Sarvat Prachar Hai More Naam. But who will spread that name? Lord Chaitanya's name? Nityananda Prabhu spread it in India. But by Nityananda's grace, Prabhupada Maharaj spread it in the Western world. And also here in Stouffville also, this love of Godhead is being spread. I am very much thankful to the organizers of this movement. And they are spreading this. Yesterday I had the satsang there in Monalika Mataji's house. I was very much blessed to attend this occasion. So we are delivering the people here by doing this satsanga, this Sunday program, and many other programs also. I am very much thankful to and indebted to you also. So you are, it is stated in Bhagavad Gita, you are reading Bhagavad Gita every Sunday. It is stated in 18th chapter, I think 69 or so like that. That Jaidam Param Goyam Madhbhaktisva Vidasati Nata Tasmad Manusyasu Paschime Priyakrutam. 2 verses are there. Those who preach this most confidence and knowledge in Bhagavad Gita to his devotees, no one is more dear to the Lord than him. So in this way you can understand how you are devoted to the Lord. You are also Nityananda's blessing. You have got blessings of Nityananda Prabhu. That's why you are preaching Krishna consciousness here. I am very fortunate to have come here and associate with you. And though I have not caliber to speak something in English or anything, so anyway you have blessed me to speak something about Nityananda Prabhu. Is it time? So I like to stop here. If you have any question, give me. Otherwise,
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you so much for the wonderful class. Prabhu, you mentioned about Nityananda Tattva along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
Both are Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah.
And you said like Lord Krishna is the first one.
Yeah.
So how do we understand Nityananda Prabhu as a Tattva in comparison to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Lord Krishna? Right? You can say Lord Krishna and Balaram.
Yeah.
Balaram was the first expansion of physical expansion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
So then, how do we understand Lord Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from a Tattva?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
What I'm trying to understand here is he is the constant companion of Lord Krishna, always there in whatever incarnation he takes. Balaram is always there in whatever the form. When it comes to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, is he doing the same function as a companion of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or is he doing more than that? You also mentioned about the Guru Tattva, right? The entire Guru Tattva is coming from Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So what is the primary function, or what are the other functions of Lord Nityananda Prabhu as Nityananda Tattva?
Yes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, you see in Chaitanya Charitamrita stated, what was not distributed so far, Anarpita Charinchirad Karunaya Vatina Paru, Samarpayitum Unnato Jarasang Sovati Sriyam, Hari Purada Sundara Diti Kadama Sandipita, Sada Hridaya Kandaris Pratibha Satinanda. It was not given so far. Even Lord Krishna didn't give this love of Godhead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give this love of Godhead, and the storehouse or the person in charge of this prema is Nityananda Prabhu. One who gets permission of Nityananda Prabhu or blessings of Nityananda Prabhu, then he can just like Raghunath Das Goswami. He wanted to join Mahaprabhu, but it was not possible. But when he met Nityananda Prabhu, then he said, Chora, you are a thief. You are not meeting me. You are going to direct to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I will punish you. This Danda Mahotsav, Chudadadi Utsav there. Paniyati Utsav there. So we can get love, just like Guru Tattva. We cannot get love of Godhead. We cannot get mercy of Krishna without the mercy of his devotee, Gurudev. Nityananda Prabhu is Guru Tattva.
So basically, just to understand, the primary function is that the love of Godhead which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving to the other living entities should only and shall only come from Nityananda Prabhu through.
True.
So he is the primary channel or conduit.
Yes.
The entire love of Godhead, and that's what it's like. He has opened a storehouse of the love of Godhead.
And Guru is also representation of Nityananda. We cannot approach Lord directly through Guru only.
Thank you.
To learn to directly associate to the Lord, it is not possible. Through Guru only we can. So Nityananda represents that Guru Tattva.
We want to hear more lectures from you. I don't know when we will be able to. But we want to request you to come again and again to bless us and give your valuable association. Thank you for that.
So he's
the Guru of all the Gurus. All Gurus.
Yeah, Adi Guru.
So he took us without any visa, passport, straight to the Eka Chakra and the entire Nadi up.
Yeah.
The primary function of Nityananda is to assist Mahaprabhu in spreading Krishna consciousness. That's the primary function of Nityananda. So just like he serves in every incarnation, as Sheshanag or Lakshman or other incarnation, in this incarnation, purpose of this incarnation is to preach the glories of Krishna. So, and as the main servant of Sri Krishna, in this pastime is Nityananda, who is serving him. So everything goes through him. So this is why he is called Guru. That's it. Thank you.
But with this Payodhara Shai Vishnu and Kshirodhara Shai Vishnu the same?
It's expansion.
Are both
This,
different or the same?
yeah. Paranadhara Sai Vishnu is an expansion of Sampersona. And from Paranadhara Sai Vishnu comes Garbhodara Sai Vishnu. And from Garbhodara Sai Vishnu there is also an expansion that is called Kshirodhara Sai Vishnu.
And the Payodhara Shai Vishnu is mentioned is the same as the Kshirodhara Shai
Why of this I means Kshira? Why
Both are same.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I have
Yeah.
a clarification on this.
Yes, sir.
He is a Lord Balrama, Lord Nityananda.
Yeah.
He is the source of all the incarnations.
Yes.
Is it not possible? He is the source of all. Of course. He is the one soul and the two bodies. The Supreme Lord, his Leela Avatar activities are going on. The other sense for the entire creation, Lord Balrama, or the Lord Nityananda, he is the source for all the first quadruple, second quadruple, expansion of Lord and Purusha Avatara. Everything is all emanating from him only.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, the expansion that Paranadhara Sai Vishnu, they are the Purusha avatars. Paranadhara Sai Vishnu, Garbhodara Sai Vishnu and Kshirodhara Sai Vishnu, they are the three Purusha avatars. Jagruhe Paurusam Rupam, Bhagavan Mohadadevi, Sambhuta Surasparam Ado Lokasi Shiksha. First 10 to 3rd chapter. For creation of this matter world, there is a Purusha avatar, Paurusam Rupam, these three Purusha avatars.
They are responsible for it.
Yes.
And the source of those Purusha Avatara
Is,
is Sankarshan.
Awesome question. Yes.
One thing to clarify is people get mixed up with people get mixed up with expansion and incarnation. So it's incarnation and expansion not the same. Just I'll show you what is expansion. So if I'm sitting here, I grab this book here to read, I grab some mridanga here, that's I'm expanding myself. If I want to teach them voice, I will sit down there, that's my incarnation. So this is the difference. Expansion and incarnation. From Krishna to Balaram, Balaram to Chaturvyuhu. Chaturvyuhu is Vasudev, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyuman, Anirudh. From Sankarshan comes the all goes into the multiple Chaturvyuh. They are all at the spiritual level. But from Sankarshan to for material creation is Mahapurush, which is, we call it Karnadaksha Vishnu, also called Mahapurush. So that is to with Maya expand all the material world. So everything else is at the Sankarshan level. This is at the material level. So from there, so there is only one Mahapurush. There is only one Karnadaksha Vishnu, and then he creates multiple universes. In each universe has Kshirodaksha Vishnu and Garbhodaksha Vishnu. So there's a multiple of those two. There are multiple Brahma, there are multiple Shiva, there are multiple Kshirodaksha Vishnu and Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Only one. Only one. From him expands so many incarnations. So from the Mahavishnu, that's also called Mahavishnu. They are called Vishnu, Mahavishnu. So there's an interchange language here. Sometimes Prabhupada always say to Narayan, to Vishnu, to Mahavishnu, to Mahapurush, all Krishna. Because they are all Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu Tattva is Krishna. So sometimes this language, sometimes people get confused in the beginning. What does that mean? So it's very important. So this is how we understand all this. And then Mahavishnu, from Mahavishnu comes in our Brahman we are living in, has a 14 planetary system. And above that is the pole star and the Dhruv Lok. Above Dhruv Lok is a place where there is a Kshirodaksha. Vishnu resides. So that's not part of this cosmic 14 planetary system. That's outside. So that's like a mini Vaikuntha in our universe. And the Garbhodaksha Vishnu at the bottom, at the extreme bottom, no one can get there. So the extreme bottom. Above that is Anantalok. Anantalok is where Sankarshan, where Chaturkumar usually visit that area and Lord Shiva visit that area most of the time. So this is, we have to understand like this. Some says that Kshirodaksha Vishnu is in one of the Kronch Deep. There are 7 deeps, 9 deeps and 7 seas. So some says that it is in the Kronch Deep. That also has the Milky Water, Milky Ocean. But according to Vishma Chakravarti, it is above pole star in that area. So in our Brahman, there's the Kshirodaksha Vishnu there, Garbhodaksha Vishnu at the bottom, and from there the stand comes and 14 planetary system, and then all governed by him, except that the top part, Dhruv Lok, and the above this is Shishumra Chakra, they call it that area. And then is the Triloki in the middle. On the left there is the Loka boundary. So from that boundary, to protect the sun rays, sunlight for Triloki only. So this is all governed by that. So our Vishnu, so the Garbhodaksha, the Kshirodaksha Vishnu is, to easily understand, is like in our Brahman, there is a police office. It's like all complaints goes to him. If any demigod has a problem, they go and complain there. They don't go at the bottom to complain to that Vishnu or to Mahavishnu. They go to Shirodakshaya Vishnu to complain. So Shirodakshaya Vishnu manage all that complaints. So that's the Paramatma level. So that is governed by Brahma. That area is governed by Brahma. So you have to understand what governed by Brahma and what not governed by Brahma. So that area, so all the complaint goes there in Shirodakshaya Vishnu area.
So you need to say that all the problems, whatever the demigods they have, they'll go to
Shirodakshaya.
Brahma.
Shirodakshaya.
Take them to Shirodakshaya.
Shirodakshaya Vishnu. Then he manages all that. Like if we have a problem in this world, we write an FIR. So that's an FIR office. So all the problems are registered there. Then he appears in different incarnations to help the devotees. So that's the difference. That we have to understand. Those Vishnus are there to serve the Brahman. Two Vishnus to serve the Brahman with Shiva and with Brahma, with sages, with Prajapatis. They are serving this area.
But in other words, we have the billions and the billions of universes, right?
All have their own.
All the universes, they will have a Shirodakshaya Vishnu.
Shirodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, their own. Lord Shiva, they will have own, and they will have Brahma, their own. Each universe. They all come up from one, Krishna to Balaram to Chaturvyu. Chaturvyu, one of the view is Shankarshan. From Shankarshan comes the Mahapurush. Mahapurush, which is Mahavishnu. From there, many unlimited universes. So this is how the whole thing is described by Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami in Madhya Leela between chapter 19 to 24. You can read those, everything is there. So it's more detail in there compared to in Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is Canto 3, Canto 2, chapter 6 or 7 till end of Canto 3. It's all cosmic. All the detail of the Brahmand and everything else. That's a Sarg Leela. And then the Visarg Leela, which is Brahma's creation, that is in the following chapter. But Mahaprabhu has more detail in the Madhya Leela. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have a question here because my understanding.
The time?
Today is special day.
So I'm trying to understand the hierarchy of worshipping. So from Srila Prabhupada to Prabhu Nityananda, from Nityananda to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or from Srila Prabhupada to Balaram, from Balaram to Krishna, how should we worship?
Worship. How to?
Which way we should worship?
Worship. So when we are worshipping Mahaprabhu, when we are worshipping Mahaprabhu, all the Vishnu Tattvas are included in that Mahaprabhu. And when we are worshipping Prabhupada Maharaj, all the Guru Tattvas are included. Vande Gurun Isam Isavaktan. All the Guru Tattvas are included in Prabhupada by worshipping Prabhupada Maharaj.
Prabhu, he's asking like, what should be the hierarchy in worshipping? If Lord Krishna is there, Balaram is there, then Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What should be the hierarchy by which we should be worshipping?
Of course, there is no difference between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is more merciful than Krishna and more Vadanya, because Lord Krishna didn't give this Krishna Prema. Anarpita Charinchirat Karunaya Bhatinna Kadu. Lord Krishna didn't know what is love of Goddess. What to speak of others. But that's why he came for Mahaprabhu, because Radharani is moved. Radharani's love of Krishna is more than is Krishna Prema. The bliss in the Krishna Prema of Radharani is more than the bliss of Lord Krishna himself. This is Asra Tattva and Vishwa Tattva. These are different tattvas are there. So when we are worshipping Lord Jagannath, the same Jai Krishna, Jai Gaura, Sai Krishna, Sai Jagannath. When we are worshipping Krishna, the same is Jagannath, the same is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And similarly, who is this Nityan Prabhu, he is the same Balaram, and he is same Balaram, the same tattvas there. And Guru Tattvas are represented by Prabhupada Maharaj. Nityananda Prabhu is symbolic of Guru Tattva. Nityananda Prabhu.
Thank you. Right.
We have one more question.
Yes.
So, in the Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya,
Yeah.
the Konjala was being said from the Madhavendrapuri. From the Madhavendrapuri comes Ishwarapuri, then comes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right?
Yes.
So, like you said, like Krishna only, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can only give Krishna prema. So, how, on past times, Madhavendrapuri went to Jagannath Puri and he felt ecstasy, right? He was experiencing Krishna prema, right? So how it happened before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he was the only one who is the bestower of Krishna prema.
Yes. Srila Gauranga Maharaj explains this point, that just our Vaishnava dharma is just like a flower. It starts like a body. What is called body?
Seed.
Yeah, like that. Then it expands. Fully blossomed, little blossomed, fully blossomed. So from Madhavendra our this tattva, our love of Godhead, it blossomed from Madhavendra and it further expanded with Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is fully blossomed.
It's like an unripened stage when.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. We just want to sincerely thank Pada Seva for giving us a wonderful, ecstatic class about Lord Nityananda by loudly chanting once the Krishna Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.